We start in the ruck with Ipaw running under the rim and relaying the no-look alley-oop. That's quick thinking on the move. Oh, so smooth. Next play was sent in from QBZ. Creates the steal and then whirlwinds the ball right past the defender to find the corner three. Not just basketball. This is like passing archery.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Sabonis is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Smart, and it's Thibault in at small forward. And for the Hawks, Kyle Anderson is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. And even with preseason, Smitty, there's always some rust that needs to be shaken off in these early season games.
Yeah, Kevin, some guys are playing themselves into shape. Others are simply finding their rhythm. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
And the shot goes down.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside, Sabonis. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. Smart misses. And it's the Hawks' ball. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
First one falls for him.
Drafted back in '09, DeMar DeRozan continues to play at a high level. He's not slowing down at all.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And here's Caldwell-Pope following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. And slam dunk by Harris.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And he dunks it down.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Harris outside. Hawks passing it around. On three-pointer, Wiggins, good. And Harris gets the assist. Wiggins has got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Here's Smart. Good D by Anderson.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's DeRozan, and the layup is good.
The defense can't let DeRozan get this deep inside, or else they're cooked.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Wiggins from outside. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9 points.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis, capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Here's Dinwiddie following the score by New York, and he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Claxton. Off the left rim and out. Knicks trail by 9. Right side, DeRozan. It's hauled in by Harris.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now DeRozan following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Timberwolves. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now for the Hawks, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 6.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Pass to Harris on the wing. Wiggins. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. He's got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
DeRozan passes to Caldwell Pope. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams comes in for Anderson. Daniels is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Noel in for Dinwiddie. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sabonis. Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Monk's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Anthony subbed in for Smart. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Detroit Pistons.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Hawks.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
McDaniels kicks to Harris. Here's Noel. A second chance effort. And Williams with the layup.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
On for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
From deep, Williams. Rebounded by Anthony.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Thibault on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. Thibault's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Harris misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Monk, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Williams finds Noel. Over Anthony. Atlanta again, missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Hawks. On the wing, Monk, guarded by Harris, unloads from 13. Rebound by Williams.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Inside. That's good from Harris on the assist by Williams. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 14. Pass to McDaniels on the wing. Williams drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 now.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Anthony. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Harris from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
That's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Malik Monk out there at DeRozan. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Smart in at the point guard. Dinwiddie against Smart. Wiggins from outside makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
There's the 3. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket tonight.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
It's Noel on the wing. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
DeRozan, and count it from 19 feet away. DeRozan's got 8.
So smooth from these in-between areas. DeRozan, gotta love his tenacity.
Back to Dinwiddie. Misses the 3.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Teams first. At the line for Atlanta, Andrew Wiggins. One shot.
And that one misses.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Monk for three. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Smart passes to Monk. It's hauled in by Noel.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
It's Noel on the wing. Dinwiddie kicks to Anderson. Here's Claxton, and that one drops. Claxton's got 6.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
To the paint, here's DeRozan. Wiggins with the block, and he's able to get it back. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And that game against Brooklyn, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Plumlee is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
To the inside, Dinwiddie, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter. Knicks trail by 21. Knocked away. Now the pass to Sabonis. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Driving to the basket. Rebound, Atlanta. They host the 76ers after this game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Noel, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Three-pointer. The Hawks again can't hit.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Atlanta making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and New York with a change here too. Anthony's checked in for Malik Monk. Lets a floater go. Smart misses.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Harris's shot is good.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Anthony, the pass to DeRozan. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Cole Anthony, his second, team second.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. For the Hawks, Grant Williams comes in for Kyle Anderson. And McDaniels subbed in for Wiggins. And then for New York, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Anthony. Up and in on the layup. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Harris. Here's Plumlee. And there's the bucket. Steve with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Plumlee's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shot's good by Anthony. Here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Now here's McDaniels. Dinwiddie passes to Plumlee. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Harris, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Knicks. 19-point game. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game. Here's the break. The 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Williams. From downtown. It's rebounded by New York. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Atlanta.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Smart. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Knicks trail by 9. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes. And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anthony. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McDaniels kicks to Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Williams passes to Dinwiddie. The Hawks working the ball around. Kaminsky. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Fires from way outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here's Tom Thibodeau. Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve there in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their threes. We have to do a much better job with our catch-and-shoot defense.
Defense finds energy too, and that's what they'll have to work on in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Anderson is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan. Anderson dishes to Harris. To the middle, here's Claxton. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Claxton's got 8 points.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Anthony kicks to DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Hawks leading by 5. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Oh, what a play!
Watch your hand. Incredible leaper, explosive finisher, DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Got a hand on it. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins finds Harris over Anthony. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 8.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Now, here's DeRozan, who's got 20. Dinwiddie with it. Now, Anthony defending. Wiggins from outside. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Anthony. That shot missing. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Knicks trail by 10. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Atlanta making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Anderson. And it's Noel in for Dinwiddie. Monk's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's DeRozan. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Anthony drawing the double team. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. New York, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 13. Noel passes to Harris. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Claxton, and he banks in the lane. Claxton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by DeRozan. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Bucket is good. And here's Atlanta. They're on an 18-6 run. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And New York making a change here. Smart's checked in. Now, here's Monk. He has 7, another shot, and he lays it up and in. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the night.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Puts one up from 19. Count it. DeRozan's got 22.
This is why DeRozan is still an all-star level player, because of his amazing scoring ability.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes it to DeRozan. Right side, Sabonis. Rebound by the Hawks. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Wiggins kicks to Harris. Here's Claxton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. He's got 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Smart, and there's the drive.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hawks?
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Grant Williams comes in for Plumlee. And McDaniels subbed in for Harris. Now DeRozan, following the 3-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Yep, that one goes. DeRozan's got 24 points.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
Wiggins outside. It's up a 3. Good on the triple.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Here's Smart going inside, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Timeout. Next ball.
Now off the inbound, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got his second basket of the night. The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Noel. He has 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Hawks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Free throw good. Wiggins. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Smart dishes to DeRozan. Smart deciding where to go with it. And that one goes long.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence and always a surefire way to get back in the game. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Thibault. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Out to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. From 20 feet out. And it's in there.
Mr.
DeRozan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Noel. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Their ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeRozan, and the layup's good off the glass. That's 28 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky.
Substitution for your Hawks.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Smart. The tray. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Hawks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Matisse Thybulle, DeRozan out there with Sabonis. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the two-guard spot. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Hawks leading by 16. Wiggins tries in. And Wiggins throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Outside Anthony. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Knicks trail by 20. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Caldwell Pope against Plumlee. Plumlee with the steal. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target from three-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Caldwell Pope passes to DeRozan and finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The feed to Wiggins and stolen by Thibault. The 15-footer, Anthony. It's tipped. Anthony against Wiggins. Dives to the hoop, and Wiggins throws it down.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Here's Sabonis following the bucket by the Hawks. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
Nicholas Claxton.
Sabonis kicks to Thibault. Back to Sabonis. Plumlee with some nice D. Atlanta leading by 20. Left side, Harris. Hawks passing it around. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here is Harris. Here's Claxton. Good. And Harris makes the assist. Harris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
DeRozan with it. Claxton covering. Dinwiddie passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
It's Anthony with the drive.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Anderson. Here's Claxton. That one good for 2. Claxton's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul.
Mason Plumlee.
That's his first foul. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Anthony down low. Dinwiddie covering.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. It's Anthony with the drive. Some solid defense from Harris.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Caldwell Pope with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And here's Anthony from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis trying to get open. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 32 points in the game.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Atlanta. Matthews comes in for Gary Harris. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ty Jerome in for Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Hawks leading by 23. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Shoots over Connaughton. That one wide left. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Thibault can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Thibault. Connaughton with it. And they recover it. It's Crowder on the wing. The pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in the AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Here's Anthony. Gary Harris making his last shot. Anthony taking his time here. Outside DeRozan. New York, no good that time either. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Teams first. At the line for 2, Jalen Noel.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Thibault. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Noel. Guarded by Smart. Dinwiddie kicks to McDaniels. Here's Noel. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we got rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.